Here it is. Hello and welcome here to 1300 Smiles Stadium. And there's Will Kay leading out his Melbourne Storm side away from home here this evening up at North Queensland. It's the home of the mighty Cowboys. And it'll be that man leading them out very shortly. Here he comes with Chris Lord, his side, who are coming in undefeated this season into this matchup at home. What a season they're putting together. Him and Moana. I'm Eddie Oliver, joined by Raiders hooker Timothy James.
Yeah, thanks Eddie for having me. I'm glad to be commentating such a good game between two good teams. Cowboys looking to, make it that 3 in a row or 2 in a row. Yeah, we'll say 3 in a row. And Storm looking to get a win on the board. We'll see how this goes, Eddie.
Yeah, definitely. The Storm not getting over the line against the Panthers last week. Away from, I should say, at home down at Amy Park. It was a very close contest. There's Kieran Wells to get us underway. The ball off the boot there. And Will Kay will be collecting it, putting it down here to Malchus, who's moved back into that 8 position. And Tim, Feu's come back into the starting side here this evening. How much of an effect is that going to have for the Melbourne side?
Yeah, Feu's a workhorse. I played with him at the Raiders, and what a player he is, man. He always puts in 100%, and the tackling skills is the reason your team wins with him. So they should be lucky to have him.
And there he is with his first run back from injury. Up to the halfway, he'll play the ball now. We're going to be going left here. Will Kay cutting it out to Blake Harris. The halves linking there. And it'll be 5th tackle here for the Storm. 40 out here of the Cowboys line. It's going to go to that man, Feu, who's doing everything at the moment. He'll have the kicking duties. Down here to Kobe Kelly, the young rookie. Kobe Kelly, he's on a foot race now here with Corey Bell. It is. He's 30 out. Is he still with him, Corey? He does. The rookie winger and Kobe Kelly is going to open the scoring here at home for the North Queensland Cowboys.
How did he do it, Eddie? He just outpaced Corey Bell just like that. The rookie, Kobe Kelly, ran away from Corey Bell. What the hell?
I've been waiting for this young prospect to hit the scene here in the SRL Premiership. And what a way to start flying at your home ground at 1300 Smiles Stadium. And to do it against a man like that in Corey Bell. Kobe Kelly, take a bow.
Good efforts, mate. Run full field on the first set they get. That is crazy.
And what a way to start off your second game here on your Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock. Wells to convert 6 points to the difference. Well, Tim, the Cowboys, they're starting off like nothing's changed from last week.
Yeah, look, they had an amazing win against the Raiders last week, but this week they're versing a more difficult team. And, just like that, they cracked through the Storm line and he outpaced Corey Bell. So this should be a good one for the Cowboys.
I need to watch out here. These Cowboys forwards can get on top of you straight away. There's Mobster now, winding it up here to the 20 for the Cowboys. And they'll be going that same way now to Kobe Johnston. They're getting very good meters here, the Cowboys. Looking to spread it now. Wells going right. Oh. Flat-footed is Moana. Will be brought down there by Sonny Tyre, who's slow to play the ball down now. They're going that same way, cutting it out here to Johnny Columbus, who is such a meter eater here for the Cowboys. Every time he touches the ball, he's getting them yardage points. And now we're going off here to space the pace. We pull down short of the halfway. It's 5th here now for the Cowboys, and it's going to be Wallace to drive it downfield. Oh. Down here to the hammerhead shark and MBT, who steps around one. He's dangerous. Nana Braun Thompson, who we brought down there on the 40. Off here to Sonny Tyre now. Malchus winding up. This is good field position here. Tim, MBT starting off the set well for them.
Yeah, good run from MBT. And Melbourne wasting no time, just getting up the field, already making more meters than the Cowboys did that last set, just like that. And Malchus will run it up there, put them on their 40.
And Tyre's looking down the short side now. Oh. Here he goes again, MBT. He'll be driven back there, 30 out. 5th tackle here for the Melbourne Storm. And they'll be looking for the boot of that man again. And Blake Harris. Crossfield punt. Down here to Kobe Kelly. They're going to need to watch out. Here he goes. Oh, that's a desperation tackle made there. Had to be done. Strong stuff there from the Melbourne Storm side, looking to pin the Cowboys in their own half.
Yeah, they just made sure the wingers and centres were there to stop Kobe Kelly because, like they just witnessed, they do not want him in open space, the Melbourne Storm, and not even this guy. Do not want him
There
in open
goes
space.
Tyler Alamatungi. He'll be brought down there short of the halfway. Going left here now. The settler there to the forward and the pace. A 45 out here of the Melbourne Storm line, the Cowboys. They'll be looking to go right here. Thomas Wallace will just do the running jobs there for the forwards. Now it's fifth here for them. And in the pocket it goes. It's going to be Chris Lord with the kicking duties down here to Maverick Oldfield. Maverick getting around one now.
Oh,
Held up well there. They'll be brought down on the 20. The Cowboys looking to defend, but they need to watch out here. The Melbourne Storm, they're breaking tackles like it's nothing.
down the short side, Willie K goes, and yeah, just looking to get away from their liners.
And here's face the pace now. Collects a pass that went wayward from the Melbourne Storm. Markers offside.
doing?
Kembola going to go right now. Mobberston just takes a settler here. They're going to bring Wells back in and looking to extend the scoring here. The North Queensland Cowboys now. They're going right. And it's going to be Alamatangi stepping around one. That's a good tackle there within the red zone now here, the North Queensland side. They're going to go that same way. Wallace, the halves doing a lot of running here early for them. About 10 gone here in the first half. Ref calls 6 more.
6 again.
Melbourne player touched the ball. They're going that same way. Moana, short ball. Kobe Kelly! He's over for a double within the first 10 here at 1300 Smile Stadium. They tap him on the back. What a start this young rookie superstar is having.
What a game for Kobe Kelly. He's just come out firing. Where's he been for the last few rounds, Kobe Kelly? Like, wow. 2 tries in 9 minutes. Take a bow, Kobe Kelly, because that is exceptional, mate. He could be looking for more today.
And Kieran Wells there will convert to make it 12 points the difference here at 1300 Smile Stadium. Within the first 10 minutes, Cowboys strike twice. The Storm nil.
Yeah, Storm looking pretty yeah, they're looking pretty tired out there. The left side, or should I say the right side defense for the Storm's just looking pretty tired out there. They've let Kobe Kelly step around them 2 times now and let him go over 2 times. So something's got to change here, Eddie.
And I believe that is the side of Dylan Sharp and Maverick. Oh, no, it's Sean Walker and Maverick Oldfield. My apologies. And they're just needing to get their combinations right. You know, on that first play, Maverick was a bit too... Yeah, Maverick was a bit too wide on that first play, and they just left a gap within the middle. So they need to talk to each other here in defense against Kobe Kelly. Here goes Kobe Johnston now. Third tackle here for the Cowboys. Over the halfway, he's going to drive. We'll be brought down there by Corey Bell now. And the Cowboys going to go left here. Short ball there to Robbo Mobberston. That's a good tackle bait on him there. 4th now for the Cowboys. They're going to go right. Moana, short ball. Out here at Alamatungi. They've been making some strong tackles on him. I believe that's Riley Murray involved. 5th here for the Cowboys now. They're going to go left. The switch out play to Wallace to put up the bomb. There's no chasers within sight. Bell's going to take it with ease. He'll step around one. The kick was on point. They just didn't have any chase there, the Cowboys.
Yeah, and they're just lucky to stop Corey Bell on that 15-metre line. You know, he's an absolute great stepper. You do not want him to get around you, or else he's running the full field just like Kobe Kelly will. And, yeah, good efforts to get around him.
And Malchus now will pass. I should say Ty will pass off here to Blake Harris, who offloads there to Riley Murray, who's been one of their unsung heroes here this evening.
40-20.
But Tim's calling the 40-20 here. Blake Harris off the boot will go. Alamatungi's running, and it's going to pull up here for the star fullback in the Cowboys. But Blake Harris, he's looking to have his eye on here this evening with the boot.
That kid can kick, man. He's got a boot on him, Blake Harris, and Will Kay injected him into the 5A position today to see how he goes. And obviously that kick was perfect, but nearly had it for the 40-20. Oh, yeah, big run.
It's offloading to Moana now. They're 40 out here from the Melbourne line. 15 gone, 3rd tackle now. They're going to go right, looking to spread it here. Chris Lord ball playing to his counterpart forward there in Mobberston now. Pull down short of the 30. 4th here for the Cowboys. Wells, are we sending the attack right? That's where they're going. Wallace, Alamatungi. Now here goes to Tara Maxwell. Stepping around one. And Corey Bell's going to be taken out of this defensive raid here in the air by the looks of it from the Cows. Be Lord with the kicking
God,
duties.
bloody
6
hell,
more.
Tom.
Wells picks it up. They're within the red zone now of the Melbourne Storm now. Alamatungi in their dummy half. He'll send them left to Settler here to Robbo Mobiston, who's got 2 on and he'll be put on his back, left hand the up right now. Wells in there at dummy half. And he'll be going this
Oh, it's a good ball. That's a good
Kobe
ball.
Johnston. Tim James knows it's a good ball from experience. And the veteran, I should say the veteran hooker up in the commentary box here loved that one.
Yeah, you know, he obviously seen Kobe just... The centre did not look confident at all. And like I say, Eddie, going back to that play, you know, to Tyler Maxwell in open space, I nearly had bloody PTSD back to season 4 grand final about the last few minutes. Runs full field, scores that game-winning try, and yeah, you don't want that bloke in open space, and he obviously got him back up there and caused the 6 again. And you know, Sean Walker's got to be telling himself something right now. You know, like, what's he doing out there? It's more like a confident thing, Eddie.
Yeah, no, definitely there. And Will Kay, it's 18-0 here at home for the Cowboys. And the Melbourne side, they've been kicked off the park all the way back down to Victoria.
Lots of heads down now, Eddie, as you can see. You know, Sean Walker's not looking too happy right now.
The Melbourne side will be kicking off once again. This is familiar territory for Will Kay. That's the 3rd time that they're having to do this now. And here goes Robbo Mobiston to bring it up. The forwards of the Cowboys. They're just driving through this Storm forward pack here, Tim.
And what's happening?
The middle's just really loose, isn't it?
Yeah, the middle, you know, just... They've got Fu in there. They've got Sonny in there. There's just... Nothing's looking good right now, as, you know, they're through again. Oh, well, not really, but... Yeah, I'm just making too many easy meters, Eddie, and it's just... It's all through this left side defense, or right side, I should say. You know, it's just not looking good.
And off it goes here too. Bunch of That's a big shot. I believe that was Hayden Mellett there as well. A good shot there from him now. And Moana with the kicking duties down here to Maverick Oldfield. Be looking for a good return here for them. And he steps around one. The wingers here for the Storm at the moment are really the unsung heroes, getting them out of their own end.
Yeah, and the Storm don't really make enough moves for the Storm, and suddenly finish eating. And you know, they're off now, but it's just meters aren't looking too good for the Storm.
And Ty's going to send them right here. Off here to Corey Bell out the back now to Will Kay.
They're looking good so far, Eddie.
Tim, I forgot to say, welcome to the commentary box in the SRL, your debut performance. And again, we've got another matchup of both of these sides here. It's going to be a very good occasion for them. But a grab kick for Corey Bell, and he's underneath the sticks here at 1300 Smile Stadium. It came out of nowhere. The combinations are there. The Storm just needed to be given a chance. Tyre comes in. Taringa Alfeu comes in as well. This is beautiful stuff here from the Storm on the back foot.
What can this bloke not do, Feu? He just kicked the ball, and he's a lock. Like, what's he been training at? Bloody training. What has been going on, Feu? And as you're saying, Eddie, thank you for letting me in the commentary box as well.
Welcome here to the commentary box, Timothy James. Loving to have you here, and I'm sure everybody at home will be loving to hear your voice on the television. And Will Kay with the conversions to make it 12 points the difference. 20 gone here in the first half. Up in North Queensland, there's still a sea of purple there in the crowd there, Tim, and I'm sure they're going to be I'm sure that they'll be up on their feet after that one.
Yeah, Storm aren't going. Yeah, they just needed that little bit of space, and Corey Bell would just get through. And like I said, man, you don't want him in open space because he'll cut you down. And you know, Fair just kicked a good ball right off to Corey Bell and just pins the ears back.
And Will Kay now passing it off here to Lawrence. It will be, and he'll drive there short of the 20. First tackle here for the Storm. Here goes that man again. Put on his backside. He set one up earlier, but he's worn one for the occasion. Blake Harris, wayward pass.
What are you doing?
Johnny Columbus picks it up. The ref calls no advantage. It would have been over for a try there. The Cowboys looking to strike back now. Kobe Kelly coming into the middle to do a bit of yardage work here now. In the red zone now, the Cowboys. Cut out ball to Kobe Johnston. He's done it once, and he's going to be put on his back. here, left hand the upright. The ref wants to check it though.
What was Blake Harris doing, Eddie? He got given the ball and just chucked it and hoped for like everything to happen. Then obviously Cowboys lucky to not score there. But yeah, no try, obviously.
Now they're going to go left here. Moana off here to Alamatangi now. Within the Storm 10 here, the Cowboys. And they're going to go straight back to that man and Kobe Johnston. He pulled down that same spot where he got denied. And now they're going to go right here. Cut out ball. What a ball it was to Hodgson. The ref calls flat, not forward. The touchy agrees. 14
right side.
Gained here. Tim's calling right. They're going to go left. The grubber kick.
Oh, what are you doing?
Johnston. That's going to be 2 players with a double here this evening now. And it's Kobe Johnston's turn. Tim is alive here in the commentary.
Oh, Kobe Johnston, former captain for me, mate. Oh, I'm so proud of him. What are the Storm doing? What are they doing? Just watching the ball go? Like, this is some underage stuff. Just like, pick the ball up, son. What are you doing?
We'll get a good angle of it here. Yeah, and they just weren't able to get to the ball there. I think it went straight through in between his legs there, Tim.
Oh, geez,
and he's just
what are you
lost
doing?
sight of it. He's a big body to turn around. The ball is quite a far ways down. And in front of the left-hand upright here, Kieran Wells to convert to make it back to that 18-point buffer, which he does. The Cowboys, well, they're not going to they're not going to shy away from this contest if the Storm have a bit of fight in them.
Yeah, it sucks being tall, but you know, rugby league, you got to show some effort, and that was an effort there. That was just laziness, and
got to put your body on the line for your team.
Yeah, and that was obviously not playing for the team. You're playing for yourself. Then you didn't even pick the bloody ball up. You just watched it go through your legs, and Kobe strolls over.
Now Matangi passing off here to our Tukuri. Arnold Tukuri now driving up here to the 20. First tackle. Settley here to Chris Lord, offloading to Hodgson now. And Marker's offside. Wells in there at dummy half. The Settley here to that man Tukuri again. That's a good run there from the forward. He's been doing well in his first stint. Interchanges being made here at 1300 Smile Stadium. And off to the previous try scorers, offloading there to his captain there and Chris Lord. They'll be 45 out of the Storm line here now, looking to switch the ball inside to Alamatangi. Read well there by the Melbourne Storm defensive line. They put him on his back there. Well done there from the Storm now. It's 5th here for the Cowboys. 25 gone this first half. Moana's going to punt it downfield to Maverick Oldfield again. They're definitely targeting him. That's why. Look at that tackle there from Bunty Cambolo. That's why they're going that way, and it's paying off dividends here for the North Queensland Cowboys. Kobe
Kelly and Bunty Cambolo worked together like something good, eh? I couldn't find the word, but they worked together well, and they managed to stop Mav Oldfield just in his tracks there. And, the chase from them is the reason why they're stopping them on their line. And
an early kick here from Will K. Not going to get the strike on it. It's going to pull up for...
Oh, what are you doing?
He goes into touch. Alamatangi's having head spins here up in North Queensland. He didn't know which way to go, and he's gone straight over the touchline.
Mate, his eyes just turned backwards, and he wanted to pin his ear back and run right into the line, but he ran out into the crowd. Like, did he see someone in the crowd he wanted to say hello to?
We're 30 out here now, the Melbourne Storm. Lawrence will pass it off here to Tarango Fetu. We pulled short there of the 20. Murray now driving. He hasn't had many touches in this first half. He'll be pulled down there within the Cowboys red zone now. Second tackle here for the Storm. Underneath here to that man. We'll drive into the 10, and we pull down run from the sticks here, 10 out of the Cowboys line. Going left here to Riley Murray again. He'll just do his normal drive set now. Sonny Ty looking down that short side. That's where they go. Big shot. And Casey Namada picks it up. That is just beautiful, all-class defense there from the North Queensland Cowboys.
And look, it was a perfectly timed hit. I don't think it was a hit off the ball there, but just he came out of the line and just whacked him, and he didn't expect it, so he just drops his lollies. And, the Storm are they're not looking like themselves out there today. They're looking like the Season 1 Melbourne Storm.
And here goes Tyler Matangi straight through. Corey Bell, the clutch of the fullbacks out there to meet him. 40 out here now. Corey Bell isn't at home. And they're not going to get a line break here, though, to finish the set. 5th tackle for the Cowboys, 53 gained. And they'll go into the pocket and look for the booty of Moana, who puts that crossfield punt in. Down here to MBT now on this occasion, who steps around one MBT. Almatungi's back there to cover. But that's why you don't pass there to Braun Thompson, because he can score from anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, Eddie. You don't want him in open space. He'll just run the length of the field. He's known for those tries. I don't want him doing that. Oh.
And there goes Braun Thompson again with a run. He'll get the Storm up to the halfway here. 3rd tackle now for them. 10 to go here in the first half now. It'll be Dylan Sharp now playing the ball off here to Lecky Tua, who's starting in the forwards here this evening now. They'll be going right. Blake Harris underneath here to Turang Alfe'u, who pulled there just outside the 30 now. 51 gained here for the Melbourne Storm. And in the pocket it goes. It'll be Blake Harris with the kicking duties. Won't get the best of strikes on it to Terra Maxwell. They need to watch it here. Maxwell, that's a good cover tackle made there by the Melbourne Storm. But honestly, there's no safe place on the field to kick here at the moment here. Here goes Kerry Wells now. Over the halfway now. Corey Bell had to get back there to make the tackle. Now they'll be going left here through Kobe Johnston.
Halves should be putting up their hands, Eddie. The fullback's not at home all the time, and they need to be kicking just right behind the Storm line, but they're not. Oh, good ball.
Short ball to Hodgson. And now he's within the 10. There's 4th tackle. The Cowboys, they still have a bit of room to work with here. Wells in there at dummy half. He'll be going left here to that man in Kobe Johnston again.
Oh, don't make it a hat-trick.
Definitely favouring him. He's going to be pulled down short there, though. A metre out. Wells in there at dummy half. They'll be going right straight here to Jimmy Moana.
Oh.
He put Johnson through earlier. Now he's going to put his vice-captain, his little number 6 here, left hand the upright for the North Queensland Cowboys.
Oh, jeez. It's just so simple for the Queensland Cowboys. Just passing out a dummy half and just stroll right over, and the Storm line they're not looking confident, Eddie. You know, Sonny Tyre wasn't in. He was too far out, and Lecky Tua, he didn't know what to do, so he just sort of stood there and just let him go over, and it's just looking disappointing. That was a really good pass out of dummy half.
It's definitely well placed, and also you have to give it to the whole running game of Moana. The ball gets passed right in between the left hand upright, so just on the outside of it, therefore stopping the defense from being able to shift, and then allowing that gap to come in, because the inside defenders are overcompensating, looking for Wells to run out dummy half. That's just class there from the Cowboys, knowing that the defensive line is going to leave a gap like that if you pass on that side of the upright.
Yeah, it's just, they need to close in more, Eddie, I reckon. The Storm line's just too far out, and they're just letting the Cowboys get too many line breaks.
And Arnold Takuru now will drive over the 20. First tackle if the Cows are going to go right here. Moana short ball to Namana now. He'll drive over the 30 there for them now. Second if the Cows. Wells sends the attack right, but they go back inside to Alamatungi. All of the outside backs here for the Cowboys are just finding open spaces no matter where they touch the ball on the field. And here goes Chris Lord now, ball playing, big shot. And here goes Hayden Mellett running. He's not going to have the pace to get there. Brought down pretty quick there by the cover chasers for the Cowboys. But the Storm, they'll have a chance here. Here goes Sonny Tyre now. He's got a bit of legs on him here, Sonny. Winding back the clock here. He's still finding that fitness here in the competition. And there's Lawrence now, straight in front of the sticks. 10 out. 3rd tackle, 6 to go here. The Storm looking to strike back late. Riley Murray driving one-on-one. Riley Murray, the new vice-captain for next season for the Melbourne Storm. He gets over the sticks here for them. It's going to be very close, but there's inches in it. But I think the ball does touch the chalk there for the second row and Riley Murray before he comes off.
And the Blue Tongue legend goes over, and just like that, it's not as close as it should be. But Storm are still finding points, which is concerning for the Cowboys. They want their defense to be looking much more better. But obviously Storm, they still managed to get in there. Sonny Tyre running back the clock, like you said, Eddie, and makes a bit of a break there to get him in position. And
Will just sneaks that kick within that left-hand upright. This has been a colossus scoring, but it is still going to be 18 points the difference. Again, the Cowboys still having that buffer. It's 18 points the difference here, Tim. 5 to go in the first half. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys or Storm put on another try here.
Yeah, both teams look like they're just keen for a try, and yeah, these teams, they love to score, but it's just, it's more Cowboys than Storm right now, Eddie, and Storm are looking to bounce back from this.
And Hayden Mellett's going to drive up to the 20. You have to give it to Mellett as well. He did collect that ricochet ball off of the big hit and then get them in that position to score a try like that.
Yeah.
Nicky Tua now playing the ball, second tackle. And Ty's going to send them left here to Tarango.
Go, son.
Through a hole. Where's Alamatangi at? He's still going to look forward. And he actually beats one for his troubles, but they come back to cover. And Dylan Sharp's going down the short side now. Nina Braun Thompson offloading to Dylan Sharp.
Where's this Melbourne Storm been?
Where's this been? It's fourth here for the Storm, and Riley Murray's just going to take another settler there, who's going to be pulled down short here, though.
They put their hand up for a grubber.
Half. They'll be looking for the grubber kick, Tim says.
Yeah, there it is.
With it. What a tackle there, Lawrence. They hold him up. There's about 2.5 to play here in the first half, and the Cowboys survive.
Wow, and Melbourne just like that, they just make their way downfield. 90 metres gained, and where's this been all game, Eddie? Like, why haven't they been doing this all game?
They found another gear here, the Melbourne Storm, but here goes Kobe Johnston. They'll be looking to take that into the second half, definitely in the Melbourne side, but that's still looming as we're about to go into the sheds. And now here goes Alamatangi. They finally make a tackle on him there. That's probably the first tackle on the game that they've actually made on him successfully. Tyra it was. Now they're going inside here to Chris Lord, who's just been doing that yardage work here this evening. Nothing fancy from him, bit of ball playing. We'll see what he brings in the second half for the Cows. And there's Wallace to cross the field punt here, down to Maverick Oldfield. And the kick chase well. They stay one. Mavericks covered up well there. And halftime's looming. Will Kay will take a seller. Will Kay straight through a hole. The try saver. And it was that man in Alamatangi. He's back there to cover now. Hayden Mellert now will be driving. Third here now for the Storm. Will Kale's nearly off to the races. They'll get one more play here, the Storm, and it'll be Riley Murray to end the set. And that's going to be halftime here at 1300 Small Stadium. It's the North Queensland Cowboys leading 30 points to 12 against the Melbourne Storm.
What a half.
From video editing to thumbnail design, Flow Managing covers all of your YouTube and social media needs, relieving the stress of finding creative workers and giving you more time to be creative yourself. Why wait? Join Flow Managing and we will work for you.
Now, welcome back here to the second half at 1300 Smile Stadium. The Cowboys came and played a clinic in that first half, scoring 30 points to 12 against the Melbourne Storm. Tim James, your thoughts on the first half of how the Storm are going to have to turn this around?
Yeah, look, they're going to have to do something about that right side defense. It's just not looking good. And just through the middle, just like that, just like that. The middle defense, man, it's not looking good. And they fixed it up.
Wells is going to be sending it off here to Alamatangi. In that first half, Kobe Johnson getting that double, but running for 132 running meters. A clinic performance from the second rower. And you have to say it here, Tim, the unsung hero for the Melbourne Storm, Tarango Fetu, running for 106 meters, clocking the highest meterage in that first half.
Yeah, he also set up that try, I believe, and he's just probably the best Storm player out there right now. And he's looking to lift his team back up. It's not looking good for the Storm, but I reckon he can get them back up.
And Columbus there will finish off the set playing the ball to Kieran Wells, who'll hand it off here to Walmsley, straight through, and he offloads. Chris Lord, he grubbers, and Goldfield picks it up. Chris Lord, you are kidding me. The beating heart of North Queensland collects the offload. Grubber kicks last second, and they're going to have a repeat set here to start off the second half, the Cowboys.
Could have just pinned his back up, Chris Lord. He would have scored the try anyways. Jeez.
Walmsley now nearly through. He pulled down their 35 out here of the Storm line now, and they're going to go left here to Hodgson Hill. Ball play to Robbo Mobberston, who started off the half with a beautiful run downfield off the back fence. But here goes Kobe Johnson
straight to the gut.
Straight through a hole. Can he find a hat-trick? I believe it'll be the first time in the SRL, a second row, does get a hat-trick. But here goes Robbo Morrison. That's a big shot there put on him. In a dummy half, there's Wells, and he's going down the short side now. The cutout ball. It's Cody Kelly for a hat-trick. The ref calls for it. And it's play on here at 1300 Smiles Stadium. They're getting around their superstar rookie winger.
And as I said, Eddie, they need to fix up that side, but they didn't. And they just let Kobe Kelly stroll over for a hat-trick. Is this his first try in a game, Eddie? Oh, that's crazy. Just like that.
It's crazy. And we're talking about it early in the first half, Tim. The combination between Sean Walker and Maverick Oldfield, how they're not reading eye to eye. Well, Kay's put Trey Bonsacahu out there now. That's a whole complete different combination within itself. Trey was infield, Maverick went outfield, and that left the gap there for Kobe Kelly to run straight through.
You don't want to isolate yourself with Kobe Kelly. You need two players there because he's going to step around one of yours. And it's just, you know, they need to work together, Eddie. They need to work together.
And, well, it's been pushed back out here to a very heavy scoreline it was. I believe it's 24 points of difference here. And Alamatangi's going to put it off here to Robbo Mobiston. Do not mind my math. If it is wrong, it's wrong. 5 gone here in the first half, and the North Queensland Cowboys team strike first.
Yeah, just Cowboys just leaving it off just like that, you know. They come back and just score a try like that 5 minutes into the second half, and it's just the Storm right side defense needs to fix themselves up.
Chris Lord offloading to Walmsley now.
Oh.
And he'll be pulled down there on the halfway. Chris Lord with a beautiful run. And off goes Thomas Wallace. And you have to give that try off to Chris Lord. He got them the repeat set with the grubber kick. And then the try came off it. 5th here now for the Cowboys. Wells will put into the pocket of Chris Lord doing the kicking duties. Down here to MBT now. Be returning it back. Steps around 1. That's a strong tackle made on Niana Braun-Thompson there. They'll be playing out of their own end here. The Melbourne Storm. Malkus there at the run. And they'll be looking to just have a good set here after conceding points here, the Storm.
Yeah, Storm looking to get back up there. And it's just, they haven't really been making much meters, Eddie. And they just need to get their big boys going. Like, Malkus needs to get up straight through the guts, you know? Fetu straight through the guts. So just keep going, keep rolling. They're
going wide too early, and they just need to straighten their attack.
Oh.
We're talking about, that's what we're saying.
See?
You need to go through the middle. You need to earn the right to go wide. Corey Bell brought down now. 5th here for the Melbourne Storm. Let's be Will Kay with the kicking duties. Down here to Tara Maxwell. Who steps around 1. Corey Bell's out the back. Oh, what a tackle there. That's beautiful stuff. Who was that? It was Niana Braun-Thompson. That's a beautiful cover tackle there from the winger. Walmsley driven back there now. He got hunted down there to Tara Maxwell by the hammerhead shark in Braun-Thompson. And now Johnston is going to be taking it here short of the 40. 3rd tackle now for the Cowboys. They're going to play down the short side to Kobe Kelly again. That's a good tackle. Trey Bonsacahu. They got 2 in there that time, Tim. It's 4th here now for them. And then Murray's going to send them right to Alamatangi straight through. That's a strong cover tackle there from the Melbourne Storm now. Sonny Tyra it was. Wells in there at dummy half. He'll go off here to Moana. He'll put the bum in front of the sticks. Who's underneath it? Corey Bell is. Beautiful take there. And they're going to pin them down their own end here. The North Queensland Cowboys.
Yeah. Also, I guess that good catch over, who was it there? Some Cowboys playing. Just, you know, they need to get the forwards need to get going. You know, Ryan Lawrence, just get going, mate. And it's so simple for the Cowboys. They're just cutting right through them. You know, Al Matangi and Damien Moana working together, and Chris Lord, just like that.
Tim James wants to send these big boys straight up the guts. I'm sure he would have feels out there in that hooker position. But it's Sonny Tyre's job. And 28 gained in this set here for the Storm. They'll be looking for the boot of Will Kay to get them out of trouble. He's not going to get much on it. And here comes to Tara Maxwell. Steps around 1. He nearly turns Bell inside out there on the halfway, but that's a beautiful return there from the superstar winger.
Yeah, that kick was not it for Will Kay, and you know, Tata Maxwell gets it back up, and now they're in their half with a full set to work with, Eddie, and Storm have to come up with something here.
And now they're 25 out, going down the short side. Inside ball there, ricochet. Hodson picks it up. A bit of miscommunication there from the North Queensland Cowboys. That's a rare error from them.
Yeah, and look, it's NBT straight through. Got to be the
NBT
fastest man in the SRL.
coming in from the wing. He did chase down to Terry Maxwell, didn't he? Coming in from the wing to do a bit of work now. Will Kay will take a settler now. Second here for the Storm now, and it goes off here to Manu Philly. Pull down there short of the 30. Second tackle. Third now, matter of fact. Tyre, which way is he sending the attacker? Will be left here.
Oh.
Tua, who's straight through. Didn't have the wheels on him to get any further. Fourth here now. Tyre going back the other way to Blake Harris. The Hearts just doing a bit of running here early.
Yeah, and they just needed to get up on their line, and this is what they need now. They just need a perfect kick to finish it off
with the kicking duties. That's on point. Who's underneath it? It's Will Kay, the centre, and then off to his captain, and Will Kay. He's going to extend the scoring here for the Melbourne Storm away from home. Trey Bonsakahu, he can score them to bring teams back for the win, but he can step them up.
Stop it, man. Will Kay gets over Tyler Almatangi. What? That's crazy. Will Kay, round of applause for you, mate, because that was exceptional try. It's just, this is what the Storm needed, Eddie. Just need to get back into the game, get back into their groove, and I know they can do it.
That kick was a gimme there from Will Kay, and it's hit the steelwork here at 1300 Smile
The
Stadium.
adrenaline got through now, Eddie.
He's too busy being humble about himself and taking the compliments from Tim James. He had an earpiece in. Either way, it's 36 points to 16 here. And it'll be Kieran Wells to kick off the ball. That's going to be a bit more breathing room there for the Cowboys. That's just going to have to mean the Storm are going to have to work harder to get back into this game.
Yeah, and, like I say every time, Eddie, you need to get your big boys going, and there's just stop going sideways, just straight through. That's what they need to do. Oh.
And going to the short side, Manu Philly goes off the head by the looks of it. The ref calls play on. Third tackle here for the Storm now. They're going to go left here to Lawrence. Lawrence driven back there and strong tackle by the Cowboys. Sonny Tyre in there at dummy half. It's fourth, and they're going to go out here to Lecky Tua. We'll finish the set off here for the Storm after points. They'll be looking for a kick to pin him in the corner through that man Blake Harris. He gets some good contact on it. Down here to Kobe Kelly, the young rookie, steps around one. They get to him eventually. A good cover tackle there made by the Melbourne Storm. And they're going to have to hold on here, the Storm, because the Cowboys, they're looking to just wind up straight through the middle.
Yeah, that Mav Oldfield and Trey just get up there, and they stop Kobe Kelly, but only on the 30-meter line. That's too much room to give the Cowboys, as they'll just go straight through like that.
They might not get the yardage meters, but Tim, they've got the confidence just every single time. Stick to the game plan, and Callum Murray driven back now. 39 gained in that set for the Cowboys. They'll be looking for the boot here of Kieran Wells to punt it down to the corner here of Maverick Oldfield. And Maverick, he's going to return it here with a bit of gusto over the 20. And the Storm looking to make their way out of their own end. Down the short side with Trey Bonsakahu, driven back there, and a very good tackle.
Is that Kobe Kelly?
Kobe Kelly with the tackle it was. And here goes Corey Bell now. Steps right at Almatangi, but he comes with the ankle tap, a good cover. Almatangi, not at the back. Are they going to take advantage of it? They go off here to Blake Harris, driven back there. Strong tackle made on him. The young rookie, I should say the young 5'8". Now it's fourth here for the Storm. They're going to go off here to Corey Bell again, who goes out the back to his captain and Will Kay.
Storm need to be playing eyes up footy. The fullback was in the line a couple of times, and they could have just kicked behind him, and that is just...
Knock on. Miscommunication for the Melbourne Storm. And this is going to be a very good start here for the set for the North Queensland Cowboys, just short of the halfway.
And look at that. Mav Oldfield and Trey just getting up on the big fella.
Oh no.
Oh.
And the Cowboys said, it's my turn now to give you the ball back. Will Kay picks it up. 40 out here now for the Storm. Ball playing in a Manu Philly. 30 out. That's a good run there from the forward. Which way is Ty sending them? It's going to be left here to Luke Malchus. Ball playing to Lecky Tua now. Strong defense here. The Cowboys won't be looking to concede any more points here. They're happy with where they're at. They just want to put more on. Blake Harris now will just try and run it up the guts. Fourth tackle here for the Storm. Ty, which ways he's sending them. They're going this left-hand side to Corey Bell. Corey Bell found some space, and he's going to be flirting with the touchline there. He stays in. They're pinned in the corner now here, the Storm. They'll be looking for the bomb. It'll be Blake Harris who gets it. And here goes the big forward, and Walmsley now pulled down on the 30. And how about that defense there, Tim, from the Cowboys?
Yeah, only 20 metres gained there, Eddie. And, Corey Bell nearly went out there, and he had no one to go to, so he just ran it himself. And it's just, Storm had the chance there, and they buggered it. They're looking to come back now.
And space the pace now will be driving straight through the middle, up to the 30 here. Which way they're going to be going will be right here now for them. Short ball there to Hodgson. Hodgson will be brought down just outside the 20 here. Fifth tackle for the Cowboys. They'll be looking for the kick here. And it'll be the switch play at the back here to Wallace. He'll put the bomb up. There's no kick chases inside. Oldfield takes it with ease. But they make a good tackle on him to pin the Storm within their own team.
Oh, that's a big hit on
shot.
Oh, jeez. And just Mav Oldfield under the high ball, it's exceptional. Gets his team out of trouble, but just, they need to make more meters here. Ben Punch straight through the middle. They should be going for the 40-20, but, they're not.
Lucky to only 28 gained in that set there for the Storm. They defend well the Cowboys within the own opposition's half. They'll be looking for the boot here of Blake Harris. That's a good boot.
That's a beautiful
He's got a good kick on him, and it's going to pull up perfectly, but they need to watch Tara Maxwell here.
Oh, and that's perfect.
Beautiful cover tackle. Within their 20 now here, the Cowboys. The Storm, they need to pin down on this defense here and force a narrative.
Yeah, and that was a good kick by Blake Harris, I think. He just got it behind them. And that's what Storm really need to be looking at is just straight through, and it's just too easy.
Kieran Wells to pick up the crumbs. Over the halfway now here. Third tackle for the Cowboys. Almatungi sends it off here to Johnston, who's still looking for that three-peat try here this evening. Which way they're going now? Weswell sending them. They'll be sending them right. Underneath here to Chris Lord. Back on the field now. Actually, I believe he never left. And Chris Lord now. There'll be the crossfield kick here from Moana. Not going to have much on it. Bonta Kahu takes it. No trouble. Alan Matungi's back there to make the tackle. The Storm, a bit of a break there. They catch a break here.
Yeah, and one player I've noticed really this game, Eddie, is Chris Lord. He's one of those standout players that you always see, and it's just he hasn't really been doing as much as he does like on other nights.
Lucky Tour now driving here to the 40. Fourth here for the Storm. Ty's going to send it left, looking to switch it. Ricochet, Wallace picks it up. And that's about the story all night here for the Melbourne Storm, not really being able to convert after any errors. And Bunty can bowl it straight through. What an ankle tap made there by the Storm. Now he's within the 30 here of the Melbourne Storm line here now, the Cowboys. Johnston's going to take a settler to get them within the red zone now. Wells in there at dummy half. Where's he sending the attack? It's going to be right. Moana ball playing here to space the pace. That's a big shot on him there.
Is that Sean Walker?
Sean Walker. Now they're going to go left here. It's going to be Kobe Johnston playing the ball the left hand of the upright now. 48 gained here for the Cowboys. They'll be looking to extend the scoring here, I'm sure. And it's going to go off here to Moana, the crossfield bomb. That's on point. Who's underneath it? Kobe Kelly, the rookie. But the kick was a bit too shallow, and the Storm get defenders there.
Yeah, and Sean Walker, he's just come from the sideline and come into the middle. And he said he's playing prop now, and he's just angry about all those missed tackles. He's put a bloke on his backside.
And the Cowboys defending here. Lecky Tua with a run. That's a good run there from Lecky Tua. Post-contact meters. Drives about 5 there for them. Blake Harris ball playing inside now to Luke Malcolm. That's a strong tackle. Within their own half here, they'll be looking for the boot, surely, to save them. And it's going to go for the switch play here for Corey Bell. Inside ball. Here he goes, Corey. Alan Matungi's back there to cover. They needed that to get out of their own end, but now they need an even better play. They need the boot here of their captain and Will Kay. But it'll be Blake Harris with the kicking duties again.
That's an even better kick again.
On the full here to Tara Maxwell now. Steps around one. Beautiful cover tackle here. Be brought down there short of the 30. We're coming into the last 10 minutes here, Tim. And the Storm, they're looking to be out of it.
Yeah, and unlucky to say, but I think the comeback's off, Eddie. Storm, they tried their hardest in this second half. Only one try from the Cowboys. And, their defense sort of tightened up for the Storm. And it's just, they didn't put enough effort in. Oh,
so close. Alamatangi nearly steps Bell inside out. Desperation ankle tap now. Now they're going here to Robbo Mobiston. That's what you want on your last year forwards, just taking a big run like that now. Who's going to put in the class here of the halves? And it's going to be Wallace. He just takes the run. They're happy to back their defense here by the looks of it. The Cowboys, the Storm, they could possibly take advantage of this to find a consolation try.
Yeah, look, if the Storm want to do maybe 3 tries in 9 minutes, that'd be crazy to see, a comeback. But look, the Storm are going to look for a consolation try here through maybe Corey Bell. He makes a break there.
Well, talking about comebacks, it's already happened here on SRL TV. The Broncos and Raiders. Within the last 2 minutes, the Broncos do score a game-winning try, Tim. Unfortunately, you did fall victim to that. We'll see if the Storm can do anything like that on this occasion now, though. Corey Bell playing the ball, and they're going to go inside here to Luke Malkus from Will Kay. And that's 47 gained in this set here. They'll be looking for the kick here, Tim. What kick's it going to be, though, here from Will Kay? It's going to be the bomb. That's not going to have much on it. Kobe Kelly, he comes in. That's class. He was out there in the corner, but he said, Corey Bell, I see you, and I'm going to come in and go above you there.
Kobe Kelly, he's just come out and said no thank you to the Storm, and he's just put on one of the best games he'll ever play in his career. Taking a high ball over Corey Bell, scoring a hat-trick against them. That's just class. That is just class.
It is all class, and this is probably the best game of a lifetime that Corey Bell will, Kobe Kelly will have. And they're ball playing now here to space the pace. We'll finish off the set here for the Cowboys within their own half. 6 to go here at 1300 Smile Stadium. Wallace now kicking it downfield here to MBT, who hasn't had much ball here this evening, who steps around 1-9 to Braun Thompson. He starts to set off well here for the Storm, close to the halfway.
Yeah, and MBT, he's done all he can, and they're just going to look to go back to him again. Oh, nearly makes a break there.
And the Hammerhead Shark playing the ball here to Lecky Tua. And he goes Walker straight through. Kamatangi, ankle tap, that's a try saver. Who was that? We'll never know. They're playing it. Marcus offside. They're going to go short ball here to Lecky Tua. Look at this defense from the Cowboys, but he's going to drive over. Tim James, go on, your son. They needed their forwards to stand up. And in the end, with 3 to go here in the second half, it'll be Lecky Tua.
Yeah, and look, if they could have done this maybe 5 minutes ago, maybe it would have been, more of a chance to come back. But just, they just get over, and it's just consolation try and good efforts to the Storm.
We will carry there to play with the kicking duties. We're looking to kick it here to make it 22 points for them. And to make it 14 points, the difference I believe it will be. And well, I'm happy that the scoreline's going to stay here, Tim. The Storm consolation try in the end, 36 points to 22. It's not as bad as it looks here for the Storm.
Yeah, look, that try made it look more prettier on the scoreboard. It would have been a bit more uglier if it was a bit lower, but Storm just make it look nicer.
It'll be Wells with the kickoff. Down here to Corey Bell, off here to Sean Walker, who got them in the position there to score that try through Lecky Tua now. And Ty's going to send them right. Short ball here to Manu Philly now. We pull down there short of the 30. Second tackle here for the Storm. Ty going to go that same way. Out here to Trayvon Takahu. Well handled there on that occasion. No, he's not going to be able to do what he did for them at the Battle of Brookie now. And Manu Philly will take a run here. Pull down there 5 of the halfway. Short of the halfway there now. And they're going to look down the short side here through Dylan Sharp.
Ooh.
You pull down there on the halfway there, Dylan. 5th tackle here for the Storm. It'll be Sonny Tyre with the ball into the pocket of Blake Harris. Will do the kicking duties. Down here to Terry Maxwell. He's been dangerous at points. And they handle him well there. And this probably the Cowboys here will finish the ball here. And what a game the Cowboys have put on, Tim.
Yeah, it was exceptional from the Cowboys and just all class from them. No, Storm couldn't get it done, so yeah, it's just disappointing.
Bunty
Jesus.
Cambolo bumping off one there now. Quick play the ball as well from him. They'll be going right here. Moana, the halves linking with Wallace now. One to go here. They're within the Storm half. It's fourth tackle. They're going to go back the way that they came now. Through space the pace. He'll finish off the set in front of the sticks. And I'm sure they'll be looking to put up a bomb here, the halves of the Cowboys. Wells in there at dummy half, going to Moana, and that's on point, that kick. Who's underneath it for them? Corey Bell, and he'll stay out of the end goal. And there'll be one more play here for the Melbourne Storm to finish it off. Through bent punch, driven back there in front of the sticks. And it's full time here at 1300 Smile Stadium. It's going to be the North Queensland Cowboys coming away victorious at home. And coming up here from Victoria was the Melbourne Storm, the victors, and just not being able to get it done. Players hugging each other, talking. 36 points to 22. What a game it was here from the North Queensland Cowboys, Tim.
Yeah, look, Kobe Kelly and Kobe Johnson, the main try scorers, Kobe crossing over for a hat-trick and Kobe going for a double. It was all through that right side defense of the Melbourne Storm, and they looked to be tightening that up because that was disappointing. They were also soft. And look at Kieran Wells.
Well, Kieran Wells,
Jeez.
2 try assists for the number 9, but Kobe Johnston, 2 tries, 3 line breaks, 10 tackles, but 220 running meters for the second rower for the North Queensland Cowboys. Alamatangi to Tara Maxwell. Well, they didn't cross the chalk here this evening. But Tim, you have to give it to them. They did very well with their yardage work. And also Kobe Kelly, the hat-trick man here at 1300 Smile Stadium, 147 running meters, 4 line breaks. The game of a lifetime here for the young rookie.
Yeah, and good work. But look at Stace the pace, 40 minutes and 140 run meters. That's why Cowboys are so good. It's because of their yardage. Their players putting in the work and the meters, and 40 minutes and 140. That's exceptional.
Beautiful stuff there to the Cowboys. Coming away with a win here this evening. Going over to the Melbourne Storm. And, well, look at that. Nyana Braun-Thompson, 151 running meters, 5 line breaks. The hammerhead shark. He might have swum up through the Great Barrier Reef here this evening, not catching the plane. But he definitely went a long way here this evening to try and keep the Storm in the game yardage-wise.
Yeah, 151 run meters. Yeah. He was trying to keep his team in it, but he wasn't working. And him and Lecky both putting up 151 run meters. It was exceptional from the both of them. And Will Kay, Corey Bell, Feu, 3 other players trying to put in their efforts. It just wasn't going well.
And Feu came out firing in that first half, but sort of just shied away because he ran for 106 meters in that first half, and then only getting to 114 in the second. So sort of a bit of consistency problems there at the Melbourne Storm now. I'm sure Will Kay will address as the week progresses. But it was the North Queensland Cowboys coming away with the win here at 1300 Smile Stadium. 36 points to 22 against the Melbourne Storm here. What a game it was. But stay tuned here on SRL TV because we're going to be going down to McDonald Jones Stadium, the home of the Newcastle Knights. We'll be taking on the Manly Sea Eagles. But until then, I'm Eddie Oliver, joined by Timothy James. Enjoy your evening.